Good afternoon and welcome to Don Lyle Field here on the campus of Grove City College for today's afternoon contest between Mercer County rivals. The first game between the men's teams is the first of a doubleheader today, and it will face the Grove City Wolverines and the Thiel Tomcats. Hi, listeners and watchers joining in today on the Wolverine Sports Network. It's Matthew Perucker here, excited to be back at it covering today's action. So Grove City enters this game with a 5-2-2 record, undefeated 2-0-1 in President's Athletic Conference play, while Thiel sits at 3-6-1 overall in the season, 0-2-1 in the President's Athletic Conference. So entering today's game with teams off to two different directions to start this year in conference play. And for Thiel, let's start with them first. They're going to be looking to change some things around after a couple of losses and a draw to start the year. And for Grove City, they're going to be hoping to keep things rolling. Last time out, the Wolverines earned a 1-1 draw Wednesday night in President's Athletic Conference action at Geneva. Junior Noah Gray had a goal in the 81st minute, which helped the Wolverines forge a 1-1 tie, while as the Tomcats battled visiting Chatham to a 1-1 deadlock Wednesday night. Andy Mangold scored on a penalty kick with 40 minutes and 9 seconds remaining. Coaching battles pits two coaches as well with varying experience levels. As we've mentioned before, Dreves is in his 20th season as head coach for the Wolverines. 202 wins to his name, the number 2 total in program history. His 200th career win came September 19th in a 1-0 victory at Hope. Zach Walters, on the other hand, is in his 6th season leading the Tomcats. Last meeting, Grove City earned a 6-0 win on October the 5th, 2024 at Thiel. Aiden Eck scored twice for the Wolverines, while Jaden Claycamp, Noah Gray, and Ryan Merrick also scored. Grove City leads the all-time series in commanding fashion, 34-3-4 all-time, with the team's first meeting in 1945. Among the PAC leaders, Grove City junior midfielder Noah Gray shares the President's Athletic Conference lead with 2 game-winning goals. He ranks 2nd overall with 8. Freshman goalie Keller Krieger ranks 3rd in the conference with a .58 goals against average. His .84 save percentage ranks number 5 in the conference, whereas Thiel junior goalie Bryce Stefanovich ranks 8th with 33 saves. And now let's go meet the starting lineups for both teams. First for Thiel, their goalie Bryson Stefanowicz. He's a junior. He'll be leading things off in net. Mason Melargano is a midfielder, and he'll be a freshman. Number 4, Trey Grazier is a junior defender from Pittsburgh, whereas Gino Pompey will be a defender. He is from Pine Grove, PA. Grant Becker is a junior midfielder. He's from North Olmsted, Ohio. Ryan Fisher, a junior forward from Munhall, PA, Steel Valley High School. Joey Cushion is a sophomore defender from Deer Lakes High School. While number 15, Logan Smith, is a defender from Girard, PA. A couple more players left. Logan Gordon is a junior midfielder from Hickory High School in Hermitage, PA. Derek Thomas is from Poland, Ohio. He will be in defense. And Mitchell Strauss will be a sophomore forward from Bradford, Pennsylvania. The Thiel Tomcats will be looking to stack defensively, trying to prevent Wolverines from scoring. They'll be coming out in a 5-3-2 formation. Whereas the Grove City Wolverines are going to be looking to attack offensively. They will be in a 4-3-3 formation, led by Defensive Player of the Week from September the 22nd, Keller Krieger. He has 2 shutouts and is making his 8th start on the season. He is from Jacksonville, Florida. And in defense on the left will be Theo Campbell. He's a junior from Robinson Township. Had an assist at Bethany in the win. Started all 9 matches so far this season. Will be making his 10th start today. Also in defense will be Colton Hudson. He has 8 starts in 25 and is making his 28th career start. Jake Kimmick will be also in defense, and I will mention PAC member in 2024. He had a goal against Westminster and has a 28th start to his name. Will also be making today. And then his brother Luke Kimmick will be also in defense. He has 4 goals, 2 assists in 2023. Will be making his 52nd start today. Jumping up into the midfield, Camden Thomas, the senior from North Lima, Ohio. He was a first-team All-PAC member in 2024, 8 career goals and 50 career games. Matt Herman will also be there, the senior from Hilton, New York. He had an assist at Bethany, 60 career matches to his game. Will be making his 55th start today. Luke Lattis, a sophomore, will be making his 9th start, starting each of the last 8 matches. Scored twice in a September 5th win over Oberlin. And now the 3 forwards for Grove City. Evan Yoder will be starting today. He has made 11 career starts and scored at Carnegie Mellon this season. He'll be joined by Noah Gray, a PAC Offensive Player of the Week, making his 30th start. And Ryan Merrick had 2 goals against Bethany and has started the last 2 matches, his 11th career start in total. So for both teams, they'll be looking to get a good win in this matchup. Thiel looking for the upset, while Grove City will be content if they can come out with a victory to keep themselves unbeaten in the President's Athletic Conference. That will do it for me. About 7 minutes away from kickoff. We'll be right back as we'll introduce the starters from both teams to the spectators here today, whereas we'll take a quick break and be joined at kickoff between these 2 Mercer County foes. And both teams in their respective huddles, moments away from the start of this game between the Thiel Tomcats and the home team, Grove City Wolverines. And when you take a look at those formations again, it's pretty telling of what both teams are expecting from this game. Grove City is going to be looking to go on the attack immediately with those 3 forwards, whereas Thiel with 5 in the back will be looking to withstand the pressure from the number 1 ranked team in the PAC in the preseason poll. "45 minutes on the clock, just awaiting the whistle from our head referee, Brad Newman. And just like that, we are underway from Don Lyle Field. Wolverines trying to make some progress on the far side of the field. Yoder looking for some help, 1-2. Now he's going to send a deep cross, going back post, but too high and too far. Wolverines trying to keep it in play. But an errant pass out of bounds will turn it over. But a very powerful toss on the throw-in. It sails too far beyond that, and now Wolverines will try to build out now from the back. The long through ball attempt, but just misplayed it there. Battle for the middle. Thiel gets a turnover, and now they're going to look to get an attack started of their own. Smith the throw-in right to the Wolverines, deflected high into the air, and it looks like they're able to win it, but Lattice, a poor touch, will pin the Wolverines back in their own end. Strauss setting up behind the scoreboard. He's going to send a long run. Gets it to the inside the 6, and Wolverines get the first touch on it. Now battling for it before it eventually goes out of play. Thiel still with the ball. Quick throw in. Cross attempt. Good defending from the Wolverines' Gray to deny the cross. And thrown back in, trying to shield it, and successfully shielding is Campbell to lead to the Grove City goal kick. Kimmick taking his time with it. Past the Lattice, a couple of touches, and they swing it the other way. Now dribbling back into the middle, and the Wolverines looking to build up now on the near side. Through ball into the box. A one-touch kicked high into the air toward the middle. Wolverines get a couple of headers on it, trying to secure it, and a deflection off the hands, but not enough for a handball. As that ends the Wolverines' threat on that look. Letting that pass go to an unforced turnover, but the Wolverines get it right back. Now a couple of touches. Wolverines looking to find a way to go forward. Eventually pass all the way back to Krieger. In the middle, going to switch it Passing it around, Wolverines content to just keep control of the ball for now. Now they're working their way forward on the left-hand side. Gets by one man, Campbell, a through ball into the middle looking for his man Merrick, but not enough juice on it. Campbell looking for someone to come open. He'll just throw it in, deflected up in the air inside the box, but nothing really doing there. But a pass and a shot attempt, and nearly scored on that one, perhaps just a couple of feet wide. And you see why the Wolverines trust him in that situation to take a shot, as that one was a pretty good attempt. The first shot of the game for either team goes wide as Thomas couldn't quite find the target. And a goal kick will result in a header forward after landing around midfield, and now a forward ball, and the Wolverines trying to track it down. They do. Pass into the middle, but no one home, and the Wolverines will have to retrack to try to secure it. Campbell looking for some help. Eventually will switch it over off his left foot. And all the way to the other outside back, and now the Wolverines go up the opposite side. Drop pass into the middle. It's a header high into the air. As the Tomcats are doing a good job of staying compact, not trying to chase the Wolverines for the ball, and now they're going to be tested here. Yoder, low cross into the middle, and the ball got all the way through, and his second shot this time results in a goal. Camden Thomas breaks the ice, and it is 1-0 Wolverines. Thiel had a little bit of possession earlier in this game in the Wolverine half of the field, but didn't really get a good chance off of it. Had a couple of cross attempts into the box. Grove City has 2 shots in this game, and they've had the majority of chances. And right back to him. And a long cross field through pass. And that touch a little bit too long. Great tackle on the play, and another to get it away. Nice defending from the Tomcats. After an ambitious through pass. Bouncing around. Thiel eager to clear it, can't get it all the way forward, and now the Wolverines regain the ball, and the through ball in. Yoder trying to fake. Getting around his man, decides to drop it. Cross in the middle, deflection high into the air. And now a drop pass and a shot that goes wide. They've been looking for Thomas time and time again in this game. As that shot goes wide. Thomas with all 3 shots in the game for Grove City. We're just Under 36 and a half left to go in the first period. Now the Wolverines, perhaps with another chance. And a one-timer goal. And the Wolverines are now up 2-0. Grove City making quick work of it that time, as the goal from the sophomore Lattice will make it 2-0. I think right now, early in this game, you've seen the speed of Grove City, especially on the counterattack, posing severe danger. And now Thiel having to try to find themselves what has gone wrong for them in this game. Can't really pinpoint one specific area, but it's going to have to be all of the above. Thiel's got to raise their level of play to match the high intensity of Grove City. And a deflection. Lattice, after scoring the goal, makes a good play in the midfield, and now the Wolverines try to progress on their own again. Pass to Yoder, a couple of touches, dropping it back, one-time shot, and it will bounce easily into the hands of Bryce Stefanowitz, who makes his first save of the game. Lets the ball bounce and delivers a long drop kick. But his Tomcats unable to secure it. Now Wolverines once again with a chance on the far side. Yoder dropping it back. Thomas reversing course now to the left side. Campbell trying to run through and across into the middle. Takes a deflection off the head of Merrick, whose shot goes wide. Six shots so far in the game for Grove City, as they've had plenty of good chances in this game. Tomcats really having a hard time establishing possession in this game, as you've seen there with the attempts just to kick it long and get the team upfield. It's been very, very challenging for them. And as a result, the Wolverines are leading. Wow, this takes a shot off his face. And now Thiel trying to go quickly on the counter, chasing after it, and the ball is still loose in pursuit. And Kimmick finally finds a way to get it away, but almost disastrous, as Fisher nearly got his foot on it, and if he did, that probably would have been a goal to cut the lead in half. Pass taking a bounce and securing it. Good touch, and now the Wolverines trying to make some progress. And Trey Grazier with a nice defensive effort to kick the ball out of play, allow his team a chance to reset, but now they've got to get ready. Wolverines. Lattice, who scored the second goal. Left side, touch and a cross into the middle, a shot, deflection, another chance for Merrick, but didn't quite get enough power on it, glancing off his head wide of the frame. Wolverines force another turnover. One touch cross deflected out for a Wolverine corner. Wolverines have 6 men in the box. Thiel just its lone striker forward. Cross in, takes a deflection, and then a shot blocked by his own man. Now the Tomcats try to get forward, but can't establish possession. Long through pass, Yoder getting a touch on it. Can he get to the ball? No, great effort from Stefanowicz to get to the ball. He's been a busy man tonight, this afternoon rather. Puts a deep punt into this one. Fisher trying to win the battle, loses it. And then the pressure and a foul as Fisher kicked out the legs of Thomas. After settling the ball, Wolverines trying to get something going. Kimmich will loop it in. Gray a touch back. The through ball forward, but Merrick is offside. He was able to get behind the defense, but didn't watch himself as he was offsides. Good work from the Thiel defense to establish the line. Free kick, and as it's kicked forward, Wolverines win it. And that pass for Gray, too close to the sideline, out of play. And a deep throw in. Grazier takes a touch. Pass forward. But the Wolverine defense too physical as Hudson draws the foul, and now the Wolverines quickly look to make some progress, switching the field. Grazier trying to get back and defend Gray. And he gets fouled as Grazier couldn't get ahead of him. And now a dangerous location for a set piece. Looks like there are going to be 4 in the wall for Thiel. Gray steps over it. Takes a deflection off one of the men in the wall. Has good positioning that time to prevent the shot on target. Yoder with the ball in the box. Drops it back, shot way too high, and that will result in a goal kick. Driven goal kick, but to no one in particular as it sails out of play. Quickly thrown back in, but then cleared out right back to him. Coach Streves on the sideline encouraging his team to continue the high pace that they've established in this game. Merrick trying to keep the ball, but loses it. And that one's cleared forward. Kimmich easily tracks it down. Kimmick again with it, looking for someone to come open. Eventually just played back toward the center. There's now a through ball. Dangerous location, but excellent work from Thiel to get to it first. Ten shots in the game for Grove City. Thiel yet to get one, as it has been all Wolverines through the first about 20 minutes of play. Wolverines on the left side. Gray crosses it into the mixer. A deflection on goal. Got good contact, but not in the direction of the target, only ever so slightly toward the goal. Another chance for Grove City. See, I couldn't tell if that was Lattice's head or chest or something, but he did get a lot of power on it. Now the goal kick. Now in the middle, Thiel trying to create something, but trying to secure it. Trying to get through. Melangaro can't. Sorry, Miller-Agno rather, but now we have a Tomcat down. As he took a shot. And that is Grazier down right now for Thiel. The junior officially listed on the depth chart as a defender, but he's playing in the midfield today like he did in high school for Shaler area. But definitely see if he's going to be subbed off because he took a massive hit. One of those players who's done a lot of chasing in this game, like the rest of this Thiel team. They've just been wondering if they can get a ball back, get some chances, as it's been a very rare sight for them in this game to get the ball anywhere near the attacking third. But as Grazier trots back out there, he looks to be it was about as good as he can considering the shot to the head that he took, but he's right back after it and immediately gets a foul. Now Campbell will reset play for the Wolverines, who have a 2-0 lead with a little bit under 24 minutes and a half left to go in the first half. As most of the game has been played on the left side of your screen, as the jerseys in white have been superior in almost every facet of the game. Now a through ball in looking for Merrick, a little bit too far for him, and then a contested ball in the middle, bouncing around, and Grazier will hit the eject button. Wolverines keeping possession in their own end. Pass in the middle, a couple of touches, and a pass away from Thomas to Yoder. Right back to him. So now the Wolverines. Slowly but confidently marching their way up the field. Pass in, couple touches. Kimmick in the box, but a sliding tackle. Great effort to force a corner. Seen good plays from that left back position. And Joey Cushion all day long. Multiple times sliding to prevent a Grove City opportunity, but they've just been too often occurring in this game as this corner will go out of play, curling behind the goal despite landing on the field. And now 3 substitutions will enter for Thiel, trying to mix things up after having little success so far in this match. Goal kick takes a bounce to the Grove City defense. And it's kind of been Thiel's strategy. Just kick the ball forward, try to find your striker and get a favorable bounce, try to win a one-on-one or one-on-two matchup with the Grove City center backs. And so far, it's usually just been the one striker up front who was subbed off. As Fisher's gotten a little bit of time on it, but now with him out of the game, Thiel's going to be looking for some extra energy up front. So heavy gust of wind blowing in toward the press box. Throw in. A couple of touches for the Tomcats, and they'll drop it back. Smith trying to curl it inside. Man coming, but one touch clearance will prevent that. Pass into the middle, a couple of touches, turning around. And then we'll slot it through to the far side. Mangold trying to beat his man, gets it through, but to a Grove City defender, and then cleared away. Couple of bounces, and Thiel will try to regain possession, and they do. And trying to save it is Bobich, but can't keep it in, and now the Wolverines will have 2 substitutions of their own. Titus Layton, number 41, and Matt Samsel will enter for Grove City. Throw in, battling for it, and eventually kicked out of bounds. Layton the throw in. Gray trying to skip it forward, can't get contact on it. Now high in the air, Grove City wins the contested header. Lattis takes a hit, and that allows Yoder to run free on the far side of the field. Can he keep it in? No. Yoder wasn't quite expecting that one, perhaps didn't quite get off to a fast enough start to track it down. Now the throw in. Couple of headers out of play. Now battle for it as eventually Thomas kicks it out of danger. Now 3 on the sideline for Grove City waiting to come in. Evan Ensminger coming in alongside Christian Garcia and Carlo Dennis. First time he's entered today after starting a couple of the previous games. Now the through ball on the far side of the field. Pass back Garcia. One touch and a shot. Takes a deflection. Looks like off of Melaragno and will result in a Grove City corner. Be the third corner for the game. Four Wolverines hang around the penalty kick spot. The cross comes in, a header, and a diving effort to push it above the crossbar. Great diving effort from Stefanowicz, and they'll do it again. Situation like that, you're happy you've got a tall goalkeeper in net, the junior from Greenville, Pennsylvania. Cross in. Deflects off Kimmick in the middle. Tomcats trying to clear it, and a foul, or it looks like a handball rather. As Ensminger is shaking his hand. The sophomore from Easton, Maryland. Stefanowicz's kick bouncing around, and the Wolverines eventually win it. Jouts back, Kimmick. 1-2, back to him. Under 16 minutes remaining in the half. Through ball looking for Ensminger on the left side, but he got off too early. And he'll be flagged for offside. It's one of those situations where sometimes it's the passer, sometimes it's the runner who either kicks it too early or too late. I think that time it was the run that was too early. Blasted forward. Tomcats can't find it. Directional header back forward, but again to a Wolverine. Now pass to the far side. We'll turn it over, and now perhaps it looked a little promising at the beginning, but Wolverines too fast in the defense to track it down. It's been a lot of Route 1 soccer for Thiel. Get it forward, and hopefully your guys can win the speed battle. So far, it hasn't worked. Through ball into the middle, trying to find his man Badowski, but pass was intercepted beforehand. Strong wind once again, gusting to the near side of the field from the far side. No pressure being applied to the Grove City back line. Pass forward, Layton with it. Will hook it into the runner on the far side, trying to win the battle. Thomas down in the box, taking some contact, wanting a foul. But both the assistant referee and the center referee believe he went down too easily. And now 3 more Wolverines will enter from the sideline. The shot counter, Grove City has 14 shots in the game, but only 4 have found it their target. 2 saves for Stefanowicz, 2 goals allowed. As Thiel still looking for that first shot of the game as a foul is called. Smith falling to the turf, taking his time to get up. And a high bouncing ball takes a deflection, a header attempt, and perhaps that will be scored as a shot as Badowski got his head on it, directed it toward the goal, but a very easy save for Krieger. Garcia with it. And then sprinting forward, Ensminger. Pass to Garcia, couple of touches. Trying to reverse course, but directs it to a Tomcat. And now perhaps Thiel with some counterattacking possibilities. Looks like about 3 on 5. The through ball is offside. Wolverines collectively stepped up and trapped the runner that time, unable to get something going. And it was one of the few times where Thiel had some pace and some opportunities, but that time again, gotta credit the Grove City defense. As that pass is out of play. Thrown in. Laragno getting it backward, but that'll be a foul called on him, and he can't believe it. So perhaps he's trying to argue the contact was inadvertent, but the center official disagreed. Wolverines quickly switch it to the left. Layton. Through pass, looking for Ensminger, but is quickly dispossessed. A good physical battle, winning it that time, and a foul called against Ensminger. And Smith did everything right that time for Thiel. Got his body in between Ensminger and the ball, shielded it, and dealt with some physical contact. And it was pretty even at first, but then Ensminger got the push in, and that's what resulted in the foul. Pass forward, Strauss. Pass looking in, good effort to get to it, but Badowski can't do anything with it, and the Wolverines eager to clear it, wide open. No one anywhere close to Dennis. Garcia. Pass to Wilcox, trying to loop it forward, a touch on it. Perry, and a save. Stefanowicz is down, he's got to get back up, eventually does. Great effort from him and the Thiel defense to rob that goal-scoring opportunity. Quick throw in, Garcia. Launches it forward across the other side. Pass forward. And after a couple of players bouncing the ball off of each other, it eventually will result in it going all the way back to Krieger. Garcia under some pressure. Thiel trying to set about a medium press, not pressing all the way to the defenders, but now they've got to deal with this counter-attacking chance. Grove City, the far side. One-on-one. Pass getting around the defender. A shot on target, saved by Stefanowicz. Soccer not usually a one-on-one game, but Andrew Perry, a freshman from Southwest Christian High School in Minnetrista, Minnesota, getting around his defender and getting a good chance on target. And that will win the corner. Wolverines lining up in the inside the 6. That's eventually deflected outside. One touch and a bouncing shot, as it appeared Higgs didn't get a lot of power on that one. The punt's away. Will skip off the head of a Wolverine backward into their own end. Wilcox dealing with some pressure from the Tomcats, gets rid of it. And gets around his defender forward. The pass, and now the Wolverines on the far side. Gets it across his man. Cross into the middle, but dealt with. Perhaps this chance is not done. Deflected forward. Kicked around, and now some contact, and that'll be a foul called on the Wolverine Samsel. Tomcats push forward. A pretty long free kick. Wilcox wins the header. And Wolverines now have some time to make an attacking push. Hensminger, the through ball. Is he onside? Perry. Yes, he is. Controlling it on the left-hand side. Cross into the middle. Diving header. Score! Couldn't have placed that ball better if he wanted to. Perry the cross into the middle, finds his man Ryan Higgs with the diving effort, and it is 3-0 Wolverines. Wolverines have had little trouble getting opportunities to score. Eight shots on goal for Grove City out of their 18. Tomcats, the one ball that deflected on net was not counted as a shot, as they've been scrambling for answers. Bobic passes it back. Smith, as the Tomcats try to avoid the Wolverine press. Pass in the middle, a couple of touches, dropping it back. Thiel keeps possession. Some contact and the foul called. Mangold did a good job to get the ball and put his body in between the ball and the defender to draw the foul. And this ball is going to be a little too far out for a shot on target, but probably in a good enough chance for a looping ball into the box. 4 minutes left to play in the half. Pass in, deflected high into the air. Wolverines appear to win it. Now they just have to get it clear. Garcia ushers it out, taking a deflection off Agano. The throw in. Trying to switch fields, a header. Fanwich gets to it and blasts it forward. Trying to get around his man, and good shielding as that ball is going to nearly get up to the press box. And the two Wolverines on the sideline awaiting to come into the game. The throw in. Runs into his own man, a collision, and trying to get something on it is Loesser, who just kicks it out of play for a Grove City goal kick. Sorry, correction, Louser. Keeler puts his leg into this one. Sorry, Krieger again. So now that will result in... initially it was signaled for a Grove City throw-in. Eventually the center ref has a clear picture. Ball bouncing in the box, eventually cleared, but not completely. In the middle, some contact. Tomcats wanting a penalty kick, but they're not going to get it. Dangerous situation. Eventually Reardon got it clear. Now the Wolverines trying to muster an attack of their own. In a situation like that, up 3 goals, don't want to give away a cheap opportunity by their standpoint. Thiel was looking for a chance to get right back into this game, but couldn't quite take advantage of the Wolverine misplay. Throw in into the box. Couldn't quite get anything there. Layton takes a touch. Forward on the run. Judah Gray trying to get it forward, but takes a touch off him for a Tomcat goal kick. Battle in the middle with under 30 seconds left, and the foul will go against Grove City. Tomcats, if they want to get something on target, are going to have to move fast. Thiel running out of time, 10 seconds left. The boot from Becker in the box, high into the air. Offside is the call, but it will be waved off, and that will bring us to half-time. Grove City has played an excellent first half with a dominating 18-0 shot advantage, and they're up 3 on the scoreboard as well. We'll be right back with the halftime report, take you around the rest of the scores in the President's Athletic Conference, and we'll be right back for the halftime report here on the Wolverines Sports Network. Welcome back for the Grove City and Thiel halftime reports. Let's first take you around the President's Athletic Conference. No men's soccer games are currently happening aside from this one, so let's go to the women's side. The Chatham women are up 3-1 over Bethany. The Allegheny women are tied 2-2 with Geneva. And the Waynesburg women and Washington and Jefferson women are tied at 1. So back to the men's side. Let's take a look at scores. So not from scores, let's take a look from around the conference standings, rather. Franciscan leads the President's Athletic Conference with a 3-0 record, good for 9 points. Grove City, Geneva, and Hiram are all 2-0-1 with 7 points. Allegheny, St. Vincent, and Waynesburg have a win, a draw, and a loss. Chatham is 0-1-2. Bethany, Thiel, W&J, and Westminster are all 0-2-1. So these matchups that will be happening later today. Saturday, Bethany will host Chatham. Geneva will be home against Allegheny. W&J welcomes Waynesburg. Hiram hosts St. Vincent. And Franciscan will be home against Westminster. So now a recap on this game. Don't really need to look too farther than the stats to tell how this game has gone. The obvious, a 3-0 advantage for Grove City. And with those 3 goals have come 18 shots. A lot of those shots have been close, although a couple of them were pretty far away. But the biggest tell is that Thiel has gotten nothing going. No shots on target. It's been time after time again that the Wolverines have been able to create massive scoring chances, dangerous scoring chances. Stefanowicz has 5 saves to his name and has allowed 3 goals. Has faced 18 shots. Whereas Grove City has gotten shots and goals from a variety of sources. Thomas has a goal, the first one of the game, and then Lattis has had the second. And then Higgs with the diving header got the Wolverines up to 3-0. Merrick, Yoder, and Perry all have assists. And for shots, Merrick has 3, 1 on goal. Thomas has 3 as well with 1 on goal. Herman has 2 shots. Noah Gray has 2 shots and 1 on goal. Lattis has 2, with the 1 on goal being the one he scored. And then for substitutes, Perry has 2 shots, both of them on goal, along with his assist. And then Higgs has 2 shots, also 2 on goal. Corners, Grove City leads 5-0. And that has pretty much been the story. The amount of chances Grove City has had in this game has been phenomenal. I'm sure Coach Dreves is saying in the huddle to keep the intensity up. Grove City has been the faster team and probably the more physical team, although that could be debated. Fouls are pretty even. Grove City has 6 of those compared to Thiel's 5. But the big thing from Thiel is, can they get something going, particularly if they can force a turnover, perhaps getting something on the counterattack. But the Grove City defense has done a good job of keeping the strikers in front of them. Very few times has half the Thiel forwards gotten behind the defense, and even so, most of the time they were offside. So as this game goes on, Grove City, as expected, right now having it pretty easily with a 3-goal advantage, but can Thiel find something? Halftime adjustments will be crucial for them as they hope to change the tide. And we'll be back in 30 seconds for the start of the second half. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Don Lyle Field. We're getting close to the start of the second half. Grove City currently enjoys a 3-0 lead over their rivals from Mercer County, the Thiel Tomcats. Wolverines used a lot of depth in that first half, getting a lot of younger or bench players into the game. Now they've mostly gone back to how they've started. Same with Thiel, although they made fewer substitutions. But the Tomcats will get the ball to start the second half. They're in the navy blue, going right to left. Grove City in their home white jerseys. So the through ball, Merrick splits a couple defenders, and the drop to Yoder was out of play. Thiel happy with the clearance. Pass into the middle, taking a touch, looking for something forward. Eventually, the pass forward from Herman. Kimmick, a couple of touches and a pass looping forward. The general direction of Yoder. Will go forwards again to Merrick, but he can't win it. The Thiel defense will be able to clear it out. Wolverines with some speed on the far side of the field. Gets by the defense. The cross to the far post. Intended for Yoder, but he wasn't there. Headed away by Mangold. But the cross back in now. Stefanowicz punches it away. But eventually it resulted in Grove City having to restart from their back line, although their back line has been pretty forward in this game, just because of the massive advantage in possession. Grove City, as of halftime, had the ball for 68% of the time compared to just 32% from Thiel. And over half of the possession for Grove City was on the Thiel side of the field. Looking for Yoder, had to split two defenders, but naturally two is greater than one, and they were able to make the play. Merrick, a good touch to keep possession, and now switching it to the near side. Yoder, one-on-one, trying to get around him, fakes it and drops it back to Kimmick. One touch in the middle, cross. Gray got his head on it, but more so the top of his head, couldn't direct it on target. Now Herman the pass in the middle, Kimmick. Back to him. Now to the opposite side. Now Thiel trying to get something going, but the pass from Milleragno too strong. Yoder drops it back. Pass out to the left-hand side. Gray can't go forward, decides to go back. And the Wolverines slowly but surely going forward. And Kimmick trying to get past Mangold, but he said no. The fifth-year senior sends it in. Bounces in the middle, but couldn't get a touch on it. But yeah, Lattice couldn't get a touch on it, but the pass to the other Wolverine on the far side of the field got a shot on it, but couldn't get over top, and as it sails out for the goal kick. So after the miss from Noah Gray. Stefanowicz will clear it forward. Tried to skip it, but couldn't get under it enough to get it above the Grove City midfield. Now the Wolverines looking to use their speed. Drop behind, left-footed cross. Deflection on target, but Stefanowicz catches it. A great chance for the Wolverines that time on a dangerous opportunity. Thiel trying to apply some pressure, and they create a turnover. But that was short-lived as Wolverines have it again. And a slide tackle. It's a contact, Merrick and Mangold, as they give each other a high five. Everyone's okay in that exchange. As now Mangold will look to toss it in. And it'll be a push in the back called against Kimmick, who didn't think that push was strong enough to warrant a foul. Strauss getting ready to send this ball into the box. You have 4 Tomcats beyond the penalty spot on the right side of the field. Driven too low, didn't have enough power on it. Goes out to Thiel, a shot attempt blocked high into the air. Thiel trying to sustain this opportunity. Kimmick being physical, trying to get it clear. And eventually the Wolverines do get it beyond midfield, and now an attacking opportunity. Looks like it's about 4-on-4. Thiel rushing back to defend, and that will be kicked out for a Grove City corner. Tomcats really had to hustle back. Far post ball. Kimmick gets a touch on it, but not really strong enough to pose any danger to Stefanowicz. That pass not to the man he wanted to, and now here come the Tomcats. Left side into the middle, trying to find his man, but turned it over now. A ball loose on the Grove City end line, and eventually takes a deflection off the Tomcats. Throw in. Merrick dropping it back. Kimmick gets around a charging Tomcat, but then passes it away. Mangold looking for some help. Pass to Strauss, but not able to go forward. The throw in, Strauss loses the ball and then kicks the back leg of, it looks like, Whitehead. Lattice turns with some speed. Now on the left side, looks like couldn't quite tell if that was a pass or a shot. Regardless, It's Krieger who comes up. Sorry, not Krieger. It is Stefanowicz who makes the easy play. Boots it toward the middle. Wolverines win it, directing it back into Thiel's end. That kick high and bouncing onto the Grove City bench. Merrick gets the turn, but a sliding effort from Cushion to clear it out for a Grove City corner. Gray will play it short. Kimmick takes a touch. Low cross into the mixer, but Strauss defends it well. Quick couple of passes for Grove City, trying to get something on the left side, but decide to change their minds. Now, 1-on-2, trying to split defenders, laying some physical contact cross into the middle, ball loose inside the 6 before it's cleared away. Now a couple of touches. Lattice, a shot off the crossbar, nearly missed. Merrick, the follow-up, can't get it through. Still with it, drops it back, the shot, another deflection. Thiel miraculously keeps that ball from going into the net. The job's not finished, but that pass long and offside. Kimmick. A lot to look at if you rewind at this play. So many chances for several Wolverines, but whether it was a Thiel defender or their own man, the ball couldn't get through on target. Or, sorry, rather didn't get into the net. But now Thiel on the opposite side. Strauss. Not finding his way through. Now a sliding effort and a dangerous challenge and a foul. Thiel believing that Milleragno got to the ball first. From this angle, I thought he did, but it's always dangerous when you go in studs up like that because any contact and you're subject to a foul. Switching fields, 1 touch and 2 forward, and the sliding effort clears it. And this will be yet another Grove City corner kick. And this will appear to be an outswinging corner. Gray drives it up above and pushed out by Stefanowicz. They're going to try it again. Into the mixer, cleared out. Wolverines still with attacking possibilities. Gray onside, far post cross, too high. Hudson trying to take it himself. He does. Gets around 3 Tomcats before getting rid of it. Wolverines on the prowl once again. And some contact and a pushing foul. As Whitehead got his arms extended. You're always liable to a foul if you do that. A little bit over 30 minutes left to play in this largely one-sided contest. And now mass substitutions for Grove City and just one change for Thiel. Both sides getting some fresh legs. Strauss trying to win the battle. But Lattice says, I'm not going to let you pass me, and kicks it away. Mangold to Strauss. But nothing results of that. And both sides battling for the ball near midfield. Wolverines appear to have it. And now two defenders closing in on the Wolverines' Wilcox before he gets it out of danger. Thiel looking to press, force a turnover, and they do. But give it right back. Grove City to Garcia. Wolverines trying to keep the pressure on. Wilcox. Trying to find holes in the Thiel defense. Lattice to the outside. Back to him. Into the middle. Garcia. Switching it all the way now. Cross takes a block. Now a solid defensive effort from Thiel to not allow the Wolverines to break through. So that ball ends up right to me. And a pretty hard foul that time as Samsel pushed down a Tomcat, and now they'll quickly resume. Fisher trying to get past his man. Eventually across into the middle, will take a couple of bounces, but no danger whatsoever to Krieger. But on the near sideline, Strauss is down on one knee, and that will stop play. So, apologies, that was not Krieger. The Wolverines made a substitution in net. That's DiPolito, I believe. So plenty of backups in for Grove City now. Who haven't scored in the second half after scoring 3 times in the first. So now we have another Thiel player down. And while he's being checked on by his teammates, a couple of Wolverines will make some substitutions. So after the brief delay, we're back going in this action. Grove City with that 3-0 lead that has remained the same for the 20 minutes now into the second half. But now perhaps a chance for Thiel. Pass into the middle, and DiPolito easily corrals that one. Now Grove City trying to make something going, and perhaps they have a real chance. 2-on-2. Big run for the Wolverines. Pass a little bit too far. It would have been an open net chance for Owen Zimmerman, but did not quite have the connection. Perry was very close to his second assist of the game. A great effort from those two players to get in the position to score, but Thiel is more than happy to keep the score right where it is. So after this game will be the second game of our doubleheader, as the women's team from Grove City will also take on Thiel, as they're watching on the near the far right corner flag, as the men's team has really done a good job of maintaining control over this game despite just one shot from Thiel. It's been relatively smooth sailing for the home team. And now they're trying to add something more. Zimmerman dropping it back. Garcia switching it to Lattice. Then slots it through. Cross, and it'll be cleared out at the last minute, and it will result in Grove City having a chance on a set piece for the corner. Wolverines now into double digits in terms of the corners they've had today, but before play we have a whistle, and that will stop things, as want to make sure the center official wants to make sure that everybody is understanding the rules. And Newman likes what he sees from his official position, and now Wolverines will try again. That corner couldn't get through to where it wanted to go. Then after a battle for the ball on the far sideline, it will eventually result in Grove City having a chance to sub and then a throw-in. Ryan Higgs, after scoring a goal in the first half, re-enters, along with Cale Timmons at defense. Garcia. Pass short. 1-2. Pass into the middle before that is kicked backwards and unable to be saved. So now Grove City will have a chance from a corner on the right side this time. Higgs puts his foot into this one, into the middle, before deflected out of harm's way. And that will be a foul as Milleragno got into the back of the Wolverines. So now Samsel will stand over it. Four Wolverines lining up on the left side. Garcia is in the middle. 2 men in the wall for Thiel. And then an unmarked Wolverine on the right side. They'll opt to send in the cross. Deflected away by Derek Thomas of Thiel, and that will result in the Tomcats having an opportunity to clear it, although that clearance was way out of bounds. The throw in, Garcia lets it go past him. Zimmerman tries to get past his man, has 2 defenders near him. Relieves the pressure going backward. The cross, far post, too long. Wolverines still keep it in play. Another cross attempt. Not where it wanted to go either. But the Wolverines get it back after the errant pass. Zimmerman. Garcia going forward. Pass to and back from one of his teammates, but that pass that time was away. Now Tomcats trying to flip the field. They'll go back to DiPolito. Now Wolverines try to build it back up. Pass backward. Now the Wolverines will revert back to the opposite side. One-on-one. Cross into the middle. Intercepted. But now can the Wolverines keep with it? On the ground, turning in a shot. And off balanced as that one was far above where it needed to be. As Perry launched that one to the baseball field. And while that happened, now Thiel will make substitutions. And now Grove City will make a late change. Goal kick into the middle. Bouncing around. Now Wilcox passes it outside. DiPolito. And Wolverines making some progress now. Pass to Garcia in the midfield. Trying to turn it around. We'll get it to Wilcox. Couple of passes and now a through ball to the left side. 3 Wolverines in the box. The cross. Couldn't find any of them. Now the Wolverines will try to go again. Wilcox. Garcia. Zimmerman beats his man. Cross. Too far by the one-touch shot. Will deflect off the foot of, I believe, Smith, and that will result in likely a drop kick or punt. Go somewhat deep into the Wolverine half. But the Wolverines, has been regularly happening in this game, have won those contested 50-50 balls in the air. It's been more like 65-35 than 50-50 for them today. Now the switch to Zimmerman. Into the middle, trying to get rid of it. Eventually does, but not to where he wanted to go first. But then a missed touch that time from Reardon will result in a throw-in for Thiel. Pass all the way back to DiPolito. But then his pass not on target, but he'll have the ball kicked nearly to where he was standing. It almost looked like he was trying to score from there, but it looked like it was just a pass that actually went too far. Big leg into this one. Reardon. Passing it back. Now into the center, Wilcox. Trying to send a through ball forward, but couldn't get it through. Zimmerman now on the right-hand side. Gets past one man into the middle. Perry getting down the shot. Taking a deflection, second chance opportunity. Not to the goal, and a dangerous opportunity for the Wolverines to score yet again. But it looked like he didn't direct that ball to the spot where he wanted. Ball splitting a couple of Tomcats. Garcia, the through ball. Zimmerman in behind the defense. Touch and a low drive. One pass. As that looked like it was a shot. Nearly was a good enough pass, but Stefanowicz was on his guard to stop the threat. And now a little bit more than 12 minutes. Thiel has been running out of time, but with what little chances they've had in this game, Grove City's defense has made it look easy. That pass, not a little bit out in front of that time. Eventually Timmons gets it away. But now a long cross field through pass. Zimmerman slips, and that allows the clearance. Now mass substitutions for both teams and a new keeper in the game. as that will stop the clock right at 11:20. So Stefanowicz will exit after facing 28 shots, recording 9 saves and allowing 3 goals in 78 minutes of work. So as we have these substitutions, the next game in our doubleheader will be the Grove City women's team, also taking on Thiel. The broadcast will resume about 25 minutes after the conclusion of this game. But now with play resuming, Wolverines will have possession. Now on the far side. Grove City dropping it back. Trying to make their way through. That pass deflected out of play. Sarasoli got his foot on it. Now a chance for Thiel racing to the near side. Slots it through. Lotzer will eventually get behind the defense and force Thiel's first corner of the game. Lauser puts both hands up. Driven corner. And deflected off the head of Higgs and over the crossbar. Lauser will try again. Plenty of players inside the 6 trying to force some chaos. And eventually it will leave the box. And the desperation attempt will easily be caught by DiPolito. Layton, pass into the middle. And quickly looking to switch. Garcia. Pass to the far side, intercepted. And simply cleared. Wolverines will now have to restart. DiPolito. No pressure on him. As Grove City just looking to play the clock game. Wilcox, one-touch pass to the outside. Pass to Garcia toward the center. As he will split 2 Tomcats. Look at the foot skills. But then, after the great move, not as great of a pass. But that won't stop the Wolverines' progress. Ball in, left side. Pass to Garcia. Touch into the box. Runs into 2 Tomcats, but keeps possession. Past top of the box, curling around, spinning shot, and a turnover deep in their own end. Garcia, the shot save. And that's the first time Budziak has to make a save in this game. He'll roll the ball out and kick this one pretty much as hard as he can. But like many, many times in this game, no Tomcats are near to receive it. Now quickly come the Wolverines the opposite direction. Lap. Trying to slot it behind the Thiel back line, and that will eventually result in a corner. 3 substitutions from both teams await entry, and Newman waves them on. Clock will stop, 6:53 remaining. Grove City has been content to hold their 3-0 lead, have faced little problems from Thiel in this game. In the second half, has allowed 3 shots to be taken, but only 2 of those have hit the target. Whereas Grove City has 30 total shots in the game, and 13 of them have been on goal. Cross the far post off the corner, but that will roll through the back line and out of play. But Ziak kicks this one away. And the Wolverines will win it. Back to DiPolito. And distributed outward. And that through ball will get forward. Switching the field into the center. Pass trying to go back to him, but fired it right to a Tomcat, but they turn it over. And neither team can quite get control, and that pass will simply be ushered to the side. Reardon, looking for some help, will throw it long. Ensminger trying to chase it down. He's saying he's won a corner, and he has. Grove City trying to add one more. This will be an in-swinging corner off the left foot. 4 Wolverines around the 6, and that cross will go right to the keeper. Quickly forward, fakes like he was going to roll it. After a couple of bounces, he kicks it away. Tomcats able to come down with it, but they can't make any progress. Thiel trying to work it forward. But eventually, they lose the ball. Mangold couldn't get rid of it in time. Reardon with a man coming. Thiel applying the pressure, force a giveaway. But it will be a throw-in for Grove City. It's been those times when they've gotten that pressure to work. It's been very rare that they've been able to do anything with the ball. Once they force a turnover, they usually give it right back to Grove City. A long throw-in, sorry. Now the pass forward. Charging after it, sliding down and making a nice effort. But Ziak will now look to put a strong kick into this one. That ball to no one in particular, and Thiel will try to kick it forward and move their team upfield, but they can't. Reardon. Some pressure from Losser. Forces it backward. But a long kick. And the battle for the ball, and they'll say that'll be a foul going against the Wolverines' David Lapp. But now we have a Thiel player down as a result of that contact. As he took a hit in the air trying to win the header. Clock will continue to run inside of 2 minutes. As Miller Agnew really got shaken up on that play. Or sorry, that's Grant Becker. Anyway, the play resumes. That pass forward will sail all the way through the end line. So a couple more substitutions for Thiel, trying to get some of their younger players some experience. DiPolito ready to boot this one away. And a couple of connecting passes forward, but not able to sustain the pressure on the far side. A good physical play to win it for Grove City to keep possession. Timmons with it. Pass forward. Trying to keep the ball, and then some contact. Now resulting in a Grove City throw-in. Or no, he'll say it will be a foul. But quickly going forward. As Claycamp trying to track it down. Cannot. And now with about 10 seconds left, probably enough time for a goal kick, but with no chance left to score, it will draw this game to a close. So Grove City will win with 3 goals in the first half of play and then remain staunch defensively to really limit Thiel's ability to create chances. And although the game was only 3-0, it felt like it was perhaps a little bit more of a win. As Grove City, with much of the second half, was able to employ some of their depth pieces and will remain undefeated, picking up their 3rd win in conference play out of 4 games, whereas Thiel will pick up their 3rd loss, already still winless for the Tomcats. So let's take a look at some of those final stats of this game. 31 shots for Grove City, 14 on goal, compared to 3 shots from Thiel, 2 finding the frame. And when you have as big as difference as that, with 10 times more shots going in one direction, it makes so much sense that the Wolverines won this game. But it wasn't just shots, it was the ability for Grove City really to dominate possession of this game in all areas, whether it be just controlling the ball for long periods of time or winning the ball to keep possession in the midfield. It's just been a game that Grove City was confident in winning and executed nearly to perfection. Perhaps they would have wanted to have converted a few more of their chances in attacking third, but can't be disappointed with a shutout victory. But for Thiel, it's once again back to the drawing board, trying to knock off their Mercer County rivals, but with such few chances they created, it's going to be a situation where they've got to keep pushing and try to get that first conference win. But that'll do it for me up in the booth. If you want to stay tuned for the next game here at Don Lyle Field, that will be in about 25 minutes from now. But until then, I've been Matthew Perucker. Thank you so much for watching this presentation of men's soccer between these two teams. Grove City defeating Thiel 3-0 from Don Lyle Field. We'll see you next time.